I just want to start out and introduce people to what you're doing, where you're at. You have 6 acres. You're in South Carolina, and you're doing a nature-based Waldorf-style school, right?
Yes. So I'm Marie Hall, and I have Mindful Journey Academy. It's nature-based, Waldorf-inspired. And so I have some teepees, I have some yurts, I have a 5-car garage, and I'm actually about to buy 12 more acres, and I'm going to own or finance it.
You mentioned last April, which I think
April.
it's only about
Yeah.
11
April
months.
26th, we have regular school that meets Monday through Thursday, 9 to 3:30. And so we have a kindergarten class, we have a 3rd grade class, we have a 1st and 2nd grade together combined. We have 5th and 6th grade, but the grass was taller than me when we started everywhere. So we had a lot of physical stuff to clean up and throw away at first. And then we planted like 6 mulberry trees and 3 pomegranate trees, 4 fig trees. And we have the animals, we have the goats, and we have a whole barn down there too. And we feed them, just spend some time with them.
You mentioned earlier, and you posted this in one of the Living the Off-Grid Dream groups on Facebook, that you're about to own or finance some land. Did you say 12 acres?
Yeah, it surrounds us. So when we bought this property, we wanted all of it. And we couldn't at the time, but someone else was going to buy it. And then he wanted to switch because he wanted to put an RV park in. He was going to cut all the trees all the way around us all away. And I didn't want to trade. And then he was like, well, I'm going to turn your illegal school in. And I was like, it's not illegal. But he was not very friendly. And so he just backed out of the deal. Like he just said, I only want 6 acres. And the owner was like, no, because he was owner financing too. So the owner will finance it, and I have to put 10% down, and I won't make payments for 4 months, $2,400 a month, which is not a bad price for 12 acres in Myrtle Beach. I feel like it's like maybe it's less than 10% interest for 5 years.
I'd love to talk a bit about some of the funding stuff that you mentioned there's a nonprofit and also the NFTs. So like, what's your plan for the NFTs? Because we've thought about doing that as well. And yeah, so I'd love to hear that.
Well, there's this place in Canada that did it, right? They have like a little village. You can, they have an NFT that's like a tent on a stick. So
Okay.
they sell NFTs that were, digital little, arts of things that they were doing. So I wanted to use it like seeds for our garden. So if you were to buy this NFT, it would allow you to come one day and actually stay in a tent on the property. And then my children are pretty excited to draw to make the NFT things. So I'm going to let them come up with that idea.
Well, one last question. I was curious about kind of everything that we cover in the course and like with all your experience doing this. What would you say are kind of the most valuable things that somebody could take away from the program and the groups and everything that we offer?
For me, it's knowing you're not doing this alone. That would be number one, because not like you could put it out there that, yeah, I'm doing this thing, and then you have people cheering you on. So I think that is the most valuable part, is that team of people, when you're said, send me your business plan, send me this. I'm like, what? Somebody else wants to see my business plan? Because I've been trying to look for someone that has some business sense to give me some feedback about my business plan, and it's kind of important to have an outsider that kind of gets it, though, like a little bit about what you're doing, to look at and help you.